can't recall too many guys that I
don't
used
have
to
a headboard
with.
though.
I don't have a headboard either.
Oh, I have a headboard.
I don't have a because I don't like the ones I see. I don't like. Why invest in I one?
Yeah, it's to have a headboard. It is a very particular look. You know, you can't just get any old headboard because it's cheap and it fall apart and it start peeling off in your hair and all that other stuff. Oh Lord, yeah,
Either wood or brass.
You say peeling off in your hair, ma'am.
I did.
You don't even wear your shoe size. Nope. Talking about you bow-legged, but we know you lie. Liar. You busy worry about your baby daddy, but he worry about me. Now you big mad. Whatever. In the club on the same bottle. Yep.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the virtual living room. It is your girl Lovey, and we're back for another week's recap of Insecure. Season 5. I always get the season wrong. Season 5, episode 5. Security. Okay. All right. We got the girl gang here -1. We're missing Belinda, but she'll be back next week. But in the meantime, in between time, we got the Wonder Twin power, Ja and Joe together. Okay. We ain't got 4 boxes. We got 3. And we got Iva. Hey, y'all.
Hey.
We miming now?
Yes. That's from last week, right, Joe?
Yes, last week.
That is too funny. Okay, all right. We got the fly aunties here. Okay. Yeah. All right, y'all. This episode, it made you think. It was thought provoking.
I was cracking up. I ain't gonna lie.
You was cracking up the whole time?
Yes, because it was most of it. It was funny.
Mm-hmm.
It was, but it made you think. It really made you think, like, dang, just for those of us who still have our parents, it makes you think, like, dang, how am I gonna feel when that time comes? You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, I've lost my parent, my grandmother and my mom. My mom, I was young, but as far as my grandmother, she passed 6 years ago, which she was basically like my mom. So when she started getting sick, it kind of made me feel like, dang, what if she really goes? But I will say, and I'm not sure if either any of you have heard this from your parent, where they would always say, either them or your grandparents would be like, well, when I'm gone. And you'd be like, we ain't talking about that. Don't talk about that. But in reality, they're prepping us for when the time comes. You know what I'm saying? And my grandmother used to say that all the time. You gonna miss me when I'm gone.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep. I think about it a lot with older parents, and especially not living in the state where they are anymore. And thinking about leaving at the age of my life that I did with them being older. But I come home every year, and luckily, I will say, well, fortunately, we have all those plans already out. So, yeah. But did I not say it was her mama?
You did.
I was like, it was her dad, but it was her mom. I was like, oh.
Yeah. Because it was going to be more impact, I thought, for Molly. Not that she wouldn't have been sad if it was her dad, but the facial expression that she made on the what's that called, the preview, Joe, it just made me be like, oh no, that's her mama.
Really?
But she's a daddy's girl too, though.
She is, but she has so much unfinished stuff with her mom.
Okay.
I think it's different when, even though both parents can be impactful, it's something about losing a mom.
Yeah, it's your mama.
I think for male and female is very impactful because that's the person you started with.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true. So, thoughts on Nate and Issa? I got to hear what Ivor got to say, because
you don't want to hear what I got to say.
No, we got to hear it because you are like, you're not here for the shits and giggles when it comes to Nate. Why? What say it?
I don't know. I mean, they got closer this episode. There was a little fake L-bomb dropped. I don't know. Maybe she just let it keep coasting on because he accepted it. But you know.
You said fake.
Yeah, but my thing was, she said that's
Yeah.
why I love you. There's
Exactly. That's why it was a fake. That's why it was a fake L bomb.
Yeah.
That's why it was a fake L bomb.
But she said that's why I love you. It was just natural thing. That's like, brother, that's why I love you, Iva, because you're always with the shit. You know what I'm saying? That's not saying
I know.
love with you.
That's
right?
what I'm saying. It was a fake L bomb, but they still had that awkward pause, and they looked at each other, and then they did the little kiss. So he knew what it meant, and she knew what it meant. She didn't do her Issa awkward black girl and try to back and be like, you know what I mean? You know, they just sat there and just reveled in it. And I was like, okay, she dropped a little fake L bomb, but it, you know, yeah.
Wow, you Flavor Flav.
Oh. Well, Joe, anybody named Flavor Flav gonna do what they want to do anyway. So.
Well, so there was a couple of things that came, and it was like, oh my God, it's like having one of these moments. So when I was watching the show, and then Issa had the cute little Adidas outfit on with the open toe shoes, and I thought about Lovey, like, where the kicks at? Like, how you just complete the outfit with the open toe shoes? And
because that's not her.
I was looking at Molly in the hospital, like, okay, I know you got the 911 phone call, but you still had your freakum dress on.
Her cheek was all out.
Up at the hospital with all that on.
She wasn't thinking about that.
And I thought about, you didn't even take that whole outfit off when you was getting it in with old boy. So then when Issa, she was like, oh, you fucked him in that dress? Mm-hmm. She was like, and I fucked in that one too.
Yeah, but well, she still, that's not like when you hear, oh, okay, somebody in the hospital, you're not thinking about, let me go change some clothes. It's just go to the hospital. Mm-hmm. That's why Issa asked her, hey, you want me to get you some clothes? And remember what she said? I think somebody whistled at me or
wheezed.
She was looking like,
yeah, she couldn't tell whether or not he was wheezing.
Right. She was looking like Lady of the Night in the hospital, okay?
Because she was.
It was cute, and they both looked cute in it.
They both looked cute. And I was also wondering, so can they fit shoes? That's just where my mind goes. I was like, can they fit each other's shoes? Because she got in her outfit. Right, she got in her outfit, but Issa had on heels when she got out, because I know Molly didn't wear heels with that outfit that she had on. And what she said when she walked, she said, am I gonna get that outfit back? She was like, no, didn't think so.
Right.
Yeah, right.
I thought Issa was going to her house to pick clothes.
Say it.
Say it. The house to put clothes for herself to put on?
Yeah, but
I thought that she was supposed to go to the house. That's why they went to Molly's house. She went to go pick Molly clothes. So I was like, if she picked Molly clothes, why Molly ain't never changed? That's one of my notes on here. She went to pick Molly clothes because she said, what says hospital chic? Why Molly didn't change?
Yeah.
She didn't change. Because she went and got her some clothes.
Yeah.
How you walking a dog with heels on?
She did. Well, no, she didn't. Ooh, I was hot. I was like, why are you Flavor Flav? I'm gonna need for y'all to be hollering. I'm gonna need for y'all to be looking around. I'm not understanding. And why is the dog's leash around his neck like that? Why is it not clipped on? I'm not understanding.
I want to know how he got out.
He didn't know. That's why Flavor Flav. I'm mad about the name. I'm just gonna tell you that.
That's been his name, though. What's his name?
Flavor Flav look funny. That's why.
And he black.
That's the part that I'm like, dang, he can't be a brown Flavor Flav name.
Oh, just black. Okay, he blackity black. Okay.
Oh my God.
He is. I was just like, dang, poor Flavor Flav.
I usually don't go with the complexion stuff, but I'm agree with everything that was said. Check.
All right.
What about when the lady said, oh, you look like a model? And she was like, thank you. And the person was like, oh, don't worry about her. She high.
That's messed up. She was like, oh.
Oh my gosh. Hilarious.
High or not, thank you.
And then Nathan gave the typical man response. She got in the car, he wouldn't even be like, dang, okay, or nothing. He was just looking like she had the same black hot sweatshirt on. He gave the same response.
No, he didn't. No, he looked at her, didn't he? So,
he did.
He looked
when she got in the car, no, he did give her a little bit. And she was like, "Thank you. I didn't have nobody else to call over there." He was like, "Oh, like you welcome." No, he gave her a little. He gave her a little, like his little dry flirtation.
It wasn't like, okay, what you got going on? It wasn't that kind of response.
Right.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't. But did y'all peep that he took his medication at the beginning of the episode?
Yes, I did see that. He took it.
I was like, okay, all right.
Okay, so I see that Nathan is making progress. He's got his own spot and all that stuff. But I did notice something, and I'm being very overly critical when I say this.
Oh.
Yeah. I know headboard.
Yeah, headboard. I knew you were
They
say
sitting
that.
up on the pillows like me and Joan Act.
That's the first thing I did see. I was like, okay, he ain't no headboard.
But my boys, when we moved into this home, I got rid of their beds and they have no headboards. And I thought, when you guys get in your own place, get a headboard or go buy a headboard now or whatever. You're gonna buy it. But then he got his own place, and it, I guess things come in baby steps.
Right.
Yeah, and he's a bachelor, and most men don't have a headboard. Dudes that have a headboard, they be players. Okay.
So in my first apartment, I did not have a headboard, but I did have that nice long body pillow. But that only lasted. That was like for like a 2-3 month thing. It was very temporary.
Yeah, but you're a girl. Guys don't have that. I can't recall too many guys that
I don't have a headboard.
I don't have a headboard either.
Oh, I have a headboard.
I don't have a headboard because I don't like the ones I see. I don't like. Why invest in my one?
Yeah, it's to have a headboard. It is a very particular look. You can't just get any old headboard because it's cheap and it fall apart and it start peeling off in your hair and all that other stuff. Oh, Lord. Yeah.
Either wood or brass.
You say peeling off in your hair, ma'am?
I did. Because the fabrics, the ones that are lined with fabric, and if it's cheap, it'll start peeling. I didn't watch some reviews. I see it.
Girl, stop. What
Didn't come from Wayfair.
What one-liners do we have? Who has some more one-liners?
You're the one-liner. You're the one-liners.
What about when they were in Molly's house? Issa and Nathan were in Molly's house, and he had asked her, "Are you gonna walk in?" When she was like, "No,
Yeah, house dog.
Feed you nothing." She said, "Okay, Peter,
Right.
I will. I'll walk in."
Wait, what she said? He said, "Ooh, her and mama look just like he said. They got the same ankles." I got
Yes.
I was like,
Yes.
What are you saying about the ankles?
Oh my! And she said it just like, huh? They do look just alike. Yeah, they got the same ankles. Oh my God.
What's the name? What's the name that keep counting the change to 79 cents?
Oh, her brother. Yes.
When he was talking about the dressing.
You put just enough paprika, mama. It was fine. It was fine. Wait, what about when they had the wrong family in there? And when they walked out and she said, "I'm sorry for your upcoming loss." I said, "No. I am sorry for your upcoming loss."
No, they was kind of similar though. They like similar.
They did.
I knew that was not the mama when I saw it. I was like, who's that?
They got the wrong one, and it's Kaiser. Oh,
yes. Y'all, did y'all see that? It was Kaiser. Did you see it in the background? I saw that too.
Kaiser was so old. What Kaiser they? I was like, what's Kaiser they?
Yes.
An old sign.
I said, did anybody see that?
I saw that Kaiser because it looks old as dirt. Like,
yeah,
that's modernized now. That look like.
But you have never seen a movie or anything in LA where they would show Kaiser.
Right.
What's that hospital everybody goes to?
Cedar Sinai.
Yeah, exactly.
I've never seen nobody show a Kaiser.
Kaiser. But it's funny. Y'all saw the sign?
Mm-hmm.
You know how I knew it was Kaiser? Because when they were in the waiting room and Molly was standing there talking, in the background behind her on the TV prompter, I saw the Kaiser sign. I didn't see the sign on the door like y'all did. I looked. I said, "Wait a minute." I said, "Is that
It was
Kaiser
a
on the
couple of
back?"
times outside. They showed it a couple of times.
Yeah, and
Oh my goodness.
the doctor had it on his coat.
Really?
Yes, ma'am.
So she getting everything. You know what I thought about something too? I was thinking about how she's doing all these product placements. So that's one. And it's just me. It's just me. But when Issa woke up when she was at what's his name, Nathan's house, did anybody notice that her little night shirt was green and pink?
You know what? Now that I think about it, no, I did see that.
Yeah, it was pink. I'm like, are we
that.
still keeping on? I was like, I know she didn't reshoot that just for this. So what do we keep throwing these little AKA tidbits? This is on my nerves. But okay, I just said that. Sorry.
Issa says she is not here for y'all, okay?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But this episode
what you doing?
Was good.
You reading?
Cool.
What y'all reading at?
Right. I was like, oh, she gonna be moaning when she find out what's going on.
Yeah. Did you get a text from the dude? You see his emojis on the text, right? Sent to the text, and he was like, it said like shooting to the moon, and it had stars.
And he had an avatar like Joaquin be sending me. Oh my god,
I was rolling.
I said Joaquin is like one of your text messages,
like little stars. You had it to the moon. I was like, dang.
What?
She looked at it like,
why she said she gonna change her name?
M-A.
She said M-A. Is that an A? Okay, I'll change my name. I was like, Molly, you are a heifer.
So wait a minute, was that the guy from last week?
That's the kitty, right? Wasn't that the kitty one?
I thought it was.
The party with. She went with the
kitty one.
I thought it was. I thought it was one Mr. Bojangles. And that's his name, Mr. Bojangles or Mr. Pringle.
Yeah.
So Molly had come back to being Molly. Because he wasn't somebody she was promising, you know, it wasn't like somebody she was tripping off of.
No. Because she told him last week that he was focused on the wrong cat.
Right.
Okay, Molly. She's exploring herself. Okay.
Again.
Yeah.
Now I have a question. And it's kind of maybe like just an observation, but you know, last season where Issa didn't show up for Molly at Thanksgiving, I thought that this was very good how she showed up for Issa. I mean, I'm sorry, for Molly. For this, yeah. I thought that was good.
Absolutely, she definitely redeemed herself.
Yeah,
right. But their friendship is back anew because you know they're sleeping in the bed looking at each other. You know what I'm saying?
You're still talking about that.
With her, you know, talking about that. Just swapped in clothes with her. You know, she's that. So, you know, that's ride or die.
Yeah. Especially when she offered her clothes, I was like, because I saw her eyes. The first glance over that she did, I was like, "Ooh, she looking at her clothes." And then she did it again. I was like, "Ooh."
Everybody was looking at her clothes. Really? Like that was an understatement. Really?
It was the cheek for me. Like I saw her cheek on that in that split. I was like, "Oh, okay."
And you know, hospitals are cold.
You hot when you ain't thinking about it. But she
was hot, all right.
Remember when they switched clothes and then she was like, "You look cute." Oh, okay. And I was like, you got nerve, Issa, because you be coming in like dun 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 and be like, I look cute. Be like, girl, step it up. Step it up. So that's the only thing I was like, okay. But I did look for the Block is Hot sweatshirt though.
I was gonna ask if you had found it.
I found it on his website, but it was having a little glitch on my phone, so I have to go on my computer.
How much is it? $85?
Sweatshirt.
Yeah. So I can find it on this one website, and they show where you can get stuff at.
I think this what Jonah is wearing is inspired by the Adidas.
It is because I was like, hold on, let me be an homage. Let's do homage.
Yes.
Where's your white halter?
I ain't got no white halter on me. It's a whole onesie. It's a whole onesie.
Is it?
It's a onesie, yeah.
Oh, okay. Right.
21 step
So,
that.
I like that sweatshirt you have on, Josh. Just saying, anyway, because I'm a fly auntie too. But anyway,
I had something that said auntie, and I can't remember what it said. I was like, I got something that say auntie from the other.
Oh, from the other episode. What did it say?
yeah,
Where they wanted $50 for that T-shirt.
yes, and I was refused. Like, no, I'm not doing that.
Right. I know
But
somebody who can make some shirts. Okay.
can we say it? Shout out to Kerry Washington for directing the
Yes,
episode.
I saw that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about her seeing Lawrence and Condola.
Yes.
And the episode or scenes for next week, because I'm juiced that she did not just walk away. But yeah, what y'all think? And the fact that he stood there and watched her.
He watched her. Condola never seen her.
No, Condola never seen her. Right? He watched
You know
her.
what? Every time now when I see that baby, I think about Belinda's statement.
What'd she say?
You think about who?
What Belinda said.
We were Belinda about the baby. I was like, what the baby got to do with that?
What'd she say?
Can you recap that statement for us?
When she said, forget the baby too. Oh yeah, she did. I was like, so I was like, oh, I see the baby and I saw Belinda. Then I saw Condola and I thought about her. I was like, oh, yeah. But baby's innocent. She did stay at the pot, for a minute. I think but since her and Condola were supposedly friends, I would have walked up to her.
I would have too. I would have walked up to both of them because there's no hate in the situation.
That awkwardness, the facial expressions.
If they hadn't seen me, and I don't feel like speaking, I probably would have kept on going. But I wouldn't have sat there and watched and like did the I feel stuck type of thing. But if I saw them and I went, hey y'all, let me see the baby, that would have just been me. But because Condola would see. First of all, she does not know. Well, I would think this is how I would think if I were Issa. We broke up, right? So I haven't seen you since we've broken up, and you weren't with her, but now I see you at an appointment. I don't know if you're just at the appointment because you're the dad, or if you're at the appointment because you're with Condola and y'all a whole family. So now Issa being awkward as she normally is, or just regular, I don't know if I want to go and wave, because do I know if Condola gonna say hi to me, or she gonna be like, oh, this bitch talking now, this what we doing? You know what I mean? Like, is she trying to break us up? I just wouldn't know. So I wouldn't want to do it. Now, if Condola walks away and it's just me and, Lawrence, maybe I can have a conversation with him. But no, I don't know. I think I would have kind of like crept on by like Issa did too, just for a little bit. Like, look, I don't know what. I had no problem with them.
No.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Because if basically when she found out that she was dating Lawrence, she was cool with it. So then all of a sudden,
was she?
Right. Was she really?
She was cool with it because you know why? Because her whole focus was the block party. So she wasn't tripping off them. Condola was the one that was awkward. Remember, even he basically ghosted her. And she was like, man, what happened to you? I haven't seen you or talked to you. She was like, oh, because me and Lawrence broke up. Okay, but you assumed that I knew this. But if you are a friend or whatever they was becoming, she could have at least gave her the heads up, like, hey, I'm gonna fall back because I know you and Lawrence are still in each other's lives, and I want to, it's kind of awkward. I'm gonna fall back. She didn't do that. So the last time she seen her, she did everything she was supposed to do, and they ended great. So when I see you again, and I already know that you had a baby by him, okay, all right, and if you and Nate are now, we didn't even talk about, all of a sudden now y'all boyfriend girlfriend.
Yeah, that was awkward.
So,
and I forgot Tasha Mack was her mama. I forgot
did.
Tasha Mack was Issa's mama.
I did. I remembered it when they were talking about her mom. I was like, oh, Tasha Mack is her. Well, not Wendy Raquel.
Well, I know I know Wendy Raquel. Yeah, I forgot she was her mama.
And then when she popped up on the screen, I was like, oh, okay, there she go.
Yeah. So I don't understand. That's my thing. I would have walked up to her. I would have walked to both of them. Hey, how you guys doing? Oh, this is the baby. Let me see. Congratulations.
Yeah, I would have did it just to be petty.
Yeah, that too.
Now, if we talk about pettiness, I probably would have done it for that. But as far as the emotional part, because if we had ended like we did at first, then yes, I probably would have done that and been regular. But Lawrence and I were whole ass trying to figure it out. Then we found out you were pregnant. So, and then we ended. And the only reason that we ended is because I can't deal with you having a baby and all that stuff. So, yeah, no, that would have been a little emotional. But now, for pettiness sake, oh yeah, I'd have been, hey, yeah, I'd have done all of that. But
Wait,
for emotional sake, yeah, I don't know.
let's talk about what are you doing for the next 8 Sundays, right?
Oh, mom. Oh no.
And then I want to know what happens when you get to the gate too.
Right.
Even Nathan was like, "Yeah, I want to know what happens at the gate."
I cannot. I cannot.
She was like, "Oh, you look like a Steph Curry."
Oh, right.
Yes.
And it's true. It's true. He do got them vibes.
Who is this? Who is this? Who you keep looking back at?
Oh my gosh. I was like, she probably shot that scene from her own living room.
Right.
Right. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What we got to say about next week's episode?
Dream. I think it's like she has her illusion, like she is thinking that she is going to, but I don't think she walking up to them. You know how she be having.
Oh, really?
I thought that too. I was like, I think she played it in her head, and then when she turned around to go back to speak to them, they were gone.
He was gone.
Mhm.
Okay.
I want to see what's gonna get cracking with her and
Crenshaw.
Crenshaw.
I was just happy to see that he's gonna be on another episode.
Oh.
Hey, Crenshaw, remember when she went to her assistant going to the little, wait a minute. Her assistant couldn't be with her because she had the day off because her mother only gave her tricks or something like that. What did she say?
As a kid. So
I
she
was
was
like,
sickly.
I was like, oh, okay. So she had
Yeah.
tricks.
She said she was sickly.
But okay, so you know how they go into the store with the kids? Well, they're not really kids, they're young adults. And they was like, oh, you did that. See, the same thing that she felt about that fashion show, I think the kids are gonna confirm
Mm-hmm.
how she feel, is about it. I think she gonna go to Crenshaw and be like, the reviews are
Mhm.
our social media, it's
Right.
I think she gonna go because she's gonna like she was juiced about. Oh yeah, I did that. Like you're happy, and they probably gonna say she a sellout like Crenshaw. So she gonna go and try to. That's why she said I'm here to clear the air, because otherwise you had just said throwing all the f bombs. I'm not worried about him and forget him. Blah blah blah. Last week, but now if you hear somebody else is a potential client, like we talked about, was it last week or we talked about the week before? Potential clients are going to be on Crenshaw's side, and she's going to have to go back and kind of backtrack. And I think that that's going to be a potential client, whoever, because they're like, oh, you did so and so. Yeah, I did. Oh yeah, okay. Crenshaw banned you, so you cancel culture. We ain't fucking with you. And she's gonna be like, oh. So she's going to need to go back to Crenshaw to get him to kind of lift the cancellation.
oh, okay, got you. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I can see that.
Yeah.
I can see that. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because it's his opinion that she sold out.
Exactly.
So, his opinion.
I had a question. I had a question of Lovey.
Yes.
So, how do you think this episode flowed as far as, because we only have a couple episodes left?
I think okay, I'm gonna be honest. I do feel like it did play a pivotal part in the series, in the season. I need something to happen to Molly's mom for us to get an explanation as to, please don't just skirt over it and mama is fine and or she could be fine, but there needs to be some sort of continuation from this week's episode to next week, because now I'm feeling like you just really throwing in fillers here and we're not going to get the answers that we're needing. Okay. I still feel like I didn't really get that many answers in this episode. I did not.
What was your questions, or what were you looking for answers for with?
How is this all going to wrap up? Like, because I initially said, please don't give us any filler episodes where we're not really moving the story along to where we're going to get the answers? Like, is she and Lawrence going to end up together? Is Molly and Asian Bay? Is he coming back? You said no? No.
I don't even see him. It's too many. No. Look.
But what's gonna happen with these characters? I know she said in a few interviews is that the show may end, but the characters' lives are still gonna go on. Well, which direction are these characters' lives gonna go? I need something. I need to be wrapped up in a bowl.
But also, in regards to the friendships, like Kelly and Tiffany, they just weren't there. There was no need for Kelly and Tiffany to be there for Molly. But Tiffany, I mean, she gets no airtime at this point. I mean,
I'm fine with that.
She was getting no airtime.
I don't think she wanted everybody else to know. That's one of the things about Molly. Molly only wants like certain people to know what's going on, especially like her parents didn't even tell the kids that she had a mild stroke.
Mm-hmm.
All these type of stuff they didn't even tell. But what killed me was it a nurse or a doctor when she was like WebMD? Oh, you one of those?
Yeah.
The nurse.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, well,
right. Right.
Like you wanted to letting don't go to social media, go to the internet, think you're gonna get answers.
Mm-hmm.
That's not the body tells you basically.
Right.
Well, how about y'all saying Molly didn't want people to know? She didn't even tell Issa. Issa called her about lunch.
Right.
So how long would it have taken for Molly to call Issa to tell her something was going on?
That's true.
She didn't even tell her job. Like she's still trying to.
Well, no, she did. She did. No, she did say that she took a personal day.
No. That's different.
She said she told. Well, she said that she told her what's it called? Her assistant, right? That she'd be out doing personal things, right?
Mm-mm.
If you tell somebody, hey, you know what, my parent just is an emergency, I won't be in today.
He trying to get a case to old girl.
Right. Because then that way, then she wouldn't have to do it, but then she's still trying to hold on to do her work. And it's like,
thank you.
You can't do both at the same time.
She doesn't know how to relinquish control, Joe. I was thinking the same thing. You sitting there with your mom with whole bad clothes on, and you don't even know you know
bad clothes.
You need to give up that case, ma'am. And that dress.
What's bad? What are you talking about? Shoot.
Bad meaning good.
Bad meaning good. Like if I had the body, shoot, I wear it too. If I had the body,
I would feel out of sorts wearing it. And
I would.
Right.
The only thing I would ask for, you got a gown? That's the only thing I'll probably put a gown on.
Oh, like
we're not outside.
Yeah.
I could imagine Jonay with a gown on, like wearing her the robe.
Yeah, I put that on
to make it more noticeable to herself.
No, you wouldn't. You put the gown on as a robe. And
did you say to make herself noticeable?
Yeah,
it was that outside, y'all.
No, but it would be.
Are we done?
Yeah, we done. Go ahead. Cut.
And she said to be noticeable. I cannot.
Cut this shit out. Don't put that in.
I just can't believe she wore that outside. That's one of them. You supposed to have a long trench on over that one.
But she went to the club. Remember they started off at the beach?
Yeah.
Too.
That was from that time.
Yeah. So she was at the beach and then they went to
the same outfit. That was the same outfit?
Yes.
Okay, I thought so.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. We got babies floating in the background. All right.
I'm sorry, I had to tell them the girl they came in. Hi, Titi Black. Sorry.
And her left it. We just
I know. I had it on mute because as soon as I heard the doorbell, I knew who it was. Sorry.
But yeah, no, I would put that robe on and then probably put something like, hey, give me some scrubs. Then I get some scrubs too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's just once you get yourself together, once the mindset be like, okay, she's calm, she's in the bed resting. I would ask for some scrubs.
I would have asked. You probably would wouldn't have got no scrubs. You would have got some gowns and some paper bottoms.
I'd have given her a scrub. Probably.
I'd be like, you see what I got on? Look, I didn't came from the club to here.
But they give them to like people like when the dads have to go into the rooms for C-sections and stuff like that. So they have some scrubs and stuff for her.
Oh, okay. Oh, the ugly green ones.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
And she had Kaiser. They would have gave her blue.
And the C-section, you get
Right. You're right. They would have given her blue.
you don't
Who's that Kaiser?
the bunny suit.
Well, whatever.
Actually, the blue of your sweatshirt, love.
I can't. We're done.
Okay.
Any parting words? Any last thoughts? No.
I'm ready to see how Nathan is gonna handle being called a bipolar.
That's just rude as all know what.
That's rude.
It is.
That was rude.
That
But
was
hopefully
rude.
he's
What is
that's
his disorder
talking about how
got to do
he's
with that
handling
money?
it. Huh?
Mhm.
What that disorder got to do with him getting that money?
Right, because I was the one who kept it in the shop. Right? Because
Facts.
I cut you, you're not supposed to touch, but you mad about money. But come on, like he said, I'm keeping it in the shop so we can keep a customer. Like, calm down.
Right.
You
And
need
you
to be worried
can't be
about
mad.
your
You can't be mad because you was late. So
Exactly.
But
Yeah,
also,
so-
I like how even in the beginning where they showed him taking his meds, because this is a time, and we have a lot of people with challenging. We're going through challenging times with this.
mhm.
we're
Mhm.
living in, and self-care is a big thing. So I like
Mhm.
that he and so that was really messed up that guy used that against him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
People don't be
Well-
talking about it. That's why people they're ashamed because people do that. That's,
Yeah.
that's not cool.
All bitches ain't women. Because that was a bitch move. All bitches ain't women.
All day.
Facts.
Jason Derulo.
And the key thing about it is, I wonder, have you seen him manic? Because if you ain't seen him manic, then you need to shut the hell up.
Yeah, but that's still picking on somebody with a disability. That's not cool at all.
Mm-hmm.
That's like low key bullying too.
Yeah.
That's like, yeah, that's
But you
foul.
say him because he has a disorder that he can't control.
Right.
Correct. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, Nathan.
Mm-hmm.
It's like him,
me.
him being fat. That would be cool.
Right.
Just,
Jason Derulo.
Okay. And we're done.
all right.
It's always something. Leave it. I can always count on you, Iva, to lead us on out. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. Be sure to come back next week as we recap episode 6. We're getting close to the end. I wonder if they're gonna start. They had to miss some weekends leading up to the day after Christmas, because
Are
that's
they?
when they have to, because we're already on episode 6. And
Well, you know what though? So that there's one more after that, isn't there? I don't know, but someone told me, or I read today. There's 5 more Mondays in 2021. So does that mean there's 4 more? I guess there's 4 more episodes, right? Because there's 5 more Sundays.
oh, is it? Oh, okay.
I think all shows are like taking one day off.
I hate when they
They're
do
all,
that.
they're all taking one day off.
You gonna have a fall break. We didn't have no fall breaks before growing up.
It sounds like you're trying to take this out on This Is Us.
I am.
Oh my goodness, when are they coming back?
I didn't love
March.
No,
Oh,
it's
never
January
mind.
4th. January 4th.
Oh, January 4th. Oh, okay. Still
Are
too
they?
long.
Yes, and they better not have no breaks. The only show that I seen that didn't have no breaks last year, but they had one, was American. What's the one American show?
All American.
All American didn't have no breaks.
Oh.
They did have one. They went all the way until June, and
I'm
they
still not on that show.
Mm-hmm.
Neither
Still
am
not
I.
on that show. Yeah.
Neither am I.
You don't watch that
I
show?
need to.
It's a
I,
true
mm-mm.
story.
I need to. I guess that's where I would know Terry from, right? From BMF.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I haven't watched it. I haven't watched Tariq either yet. I'm gonna watch it tonight, but
All right. Check us out here on YouTube, Pop Break TV, popbreak.com, and all other social media platforms under Live, Laugh, and Lovey. Bye.
Why are you typing?